Good morning. Buenos dias. Bonjour. How are you, my beautiful sister? This is your big sister Nia. Well, it's Niama really, but a lot of people don't know how to say my name. Oh, what a beautiful, gorgeous day to be alive. Alhamdulillah, like we say. All praise be to God. All praise be to Allah. I feel alive. Oh, sugar. How are you, sister? Yeah, you have to learn to maneuver. You have to have the the skill, the art of maneuvering when you are a driver, and you have to learn. You have to learn. You have to learn to. Oh, I lost my train of thought. There was a homeless guy that just passed by asking for money, and he said, "Oh, what a nice hat." Yes, I'm wearing my hat today. It's summertime. You know me. I love hats. I used to have over 40. No, not 40, but about 30 hats. And when I moved to, not when I moved to, oh my goodness. When I went to Dominican Republic on vacation, I donated a lot of my hats. And I donated some of my favorites because God says what you give from what you love the best is really actually staying with you in paradise. So you get to keep that. So give the things that actually are truly beloved to you and the most dear to you, because they are the one that actually are still with you. And that's the whole purpose of being tested. You are tested with things that you love best. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, because as a test, you have to struggle and you have to control your selfishness. We are human beings and we have ounces of being selfish, or sometimes being impatient, sometimes being mean, cruel to others. Sometimes we don't do it purposely. You know, we don't willingly have the intention of hurting people, harming them. So sometimes we do commit those sins, and they may seem very tiny, but in the eyesight of God, they're very huge. I'm trying to do my buttons. I always like, even when I wasn't following hijab, you know, covering according to Islamic law, I always loved long sleeve, long dresses, long skirts. That was always me. So it wasn't really hard for me to switch, you know, from dressing the way I was used to dress, to being more modest outside in public. Even when I was a teenager, and one time I went out and I was wearing a mini skirt. It felt so weird. It felt really strange and awkward, because in my innate nature as a woman, as a female, I even felt that it wasn't proper, it wasn't right. It wasn't appropriate to be outside wearing a mini skirt and showing some of my boobs. And I did that. So I completely understand when people judge you by how you look, what you dress, how you present yourself outwardly. I definitely understand. I love eyeglasses. So I'm wearing my eyeglasses. And it's summertime. It's sunny. It's beautiful. Another lady was asking me, why do you wear glasses all the time? And I said, I don't want people to look in my eyes, because a lot of people, they have this bad toxic energy around them, with them, and the evil eye also, you know, envious and jealous people, they stare at you, they look at you, and next thing you know, you trip on the street or something happens like really you didn't want to happen. Well, that's why I wear sunglasses whenever I can. God is good. God is great. I hope you're having an amazing day. I just wanted to stop by and say hi and bring some sunshine into your day. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's my favorite motto. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, which is also the title of my next book. I know I keep saying my book is going to be published, my next book is coming up. It is. It's just I've been having some issues, and I had to postpone finishing writing it. But now all this is settled. I'm finally able to finish it. It's just editing. The editor asked me to edit a few things, to remove some things that are not necessary to be in the book. And in terms of copywriting also, there's a lot of stuff. I love, you know how I am, I love sharing. So I did a lot of sharing and stuff that I found in the internet. So I want to give more information to my readers. And she said, no, it's not right for you to use those because they don't belong to you. So unless it's like brief quotations, then I have to remove all that stuff from the book. That's why it's taking forever. I know I should have finished it back last year. But, you know, things happen exactly the way they're supposed to happen. And
in half a mile, take a slight right turn to merge onto FDR Drive South.
I accept, you know, this is one of the signs that you are a true believer, is the fact that you accept the decree of God. Whatever He has prepared for you, whatever is written will happen no matter what. So you just navigate through all those storms, ups and downs that we have in life, the trials, the hardships, the tribulation, all the struggles are meant to strengthen you, uplift your spirit, and remind you that yes, you are here as a servant of God, the Lord Most High. We are His slaves. He created us for a purpose, and that purpose is solely, essentially, to worship Him. And how we worship Him best, like I was telling you yesterday in my other video, that we have to be thankful for everything He has given us. We have to use all the gifts He has granted us by doing things that are pleasing to Him. And we are here to interact with one another as human beings. We are social creatures, so we need to be kind to one another. We need to be compassionate, more forgiving, more patient, and just be there for each other, especially nowadays with so many things, bad things happening, children dying of different diseases, of starvation, even of being abused. You know, this epidemic of child abuse is terrible, it's heartbreaking, it's very devastating, and it's rampant. You just have to go on the news, online or on the TV, if you still watch TV, to see and hear the news about how you have parents, step-parents, biological parents that abuse their child or their children to death, meaning the kid ended up literally dying in the hands of the abusive parent or parents or grandparents. There's so many cases of the grandmother being very abusive, or the grandfather molesting the child as young as 3-4 years old. We have seen so many cases, and it doesn't matter religion, skin color. A lot of people go through that. White, black, brown, in between, Asian families, Muslim communities, Christian families. It's terrible. So remember, bring some sunshine in people's lives.
Take a slight right turn to merge onto FDR Drive South.
Make a difference. Have a positive impact on someone. You don't know what people are going through. You may be the last resort for them to still want to hang on to life and not want to commit suicide. So be there.
One more time. In 3.5 miles, take exit 10 onto East 49th Street.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love this guy online. Apple Map. I know answer. I used to always be with Google Map because I had Android all these years, but I'm getting used now. I'm more familiarizing myself to Apple Map. All right, so have a wonderful day. I have to concentrate on the road. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I love you. This too shall pass. My name is Nyama. My friends call me Nia. Stay blessed, stay learning. That's all what my channel is about. You know, even the title is called What Have You Learned podcast. It's all about learning. We grow, we developed into beautiful human beings with more resilience, more wisdom, more love, so we can spread it all around us. Stay focused, be disciplined. I love you, be unbreakable.